Alright, what's up everybody? This is a new Battle Cats account that I started a little while ago during the Lunar New Year event. I was just going to try and see if I can wrap up Empire of Cats. I've already gotten a lot of the superior treasures that I need for the fight to unlock this guy. Now, oh my god. That was like some of the most rewards I've ever gotten logging in this game. Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, the comeback stamps, because I wanted to try and record some footage for this account before I got back into it, so that's why I haven't touched it in a while. But 3 normal tickets every day. Damn. Yeah, right now there's this best of the best milestone version, but I already wasted 7 tickets on it and didn't get any Ubers or legends, because I thought, hey, there's double the legend chance, surely I'll get one, right? But it's okay. I still have quite a few good Ubers here. I haven't really used them all too much recently, but my very first gacha rips were on the Superfest, and my very first pull, even though I don't have footage of it, so I'll never have definitive proof that this happened, but this was my very first rare gacha pull, Shadow Gao or Diabolic Gao. And he's really freaking cool. I don't know if I'm gonna use him too often, mainly because I just want to see how well I can do in this account without relying too heavily on Ubers. So this is my current loadout. I could probably get rid of Hacker Cat, to be honest. I'm not sure how I feel about going no gacha, only because a lot of my actually good units are indeed gacha, but we can see what we can come up with here. But right now I just gotta get to the moon, the actual hard stage of this chapter, so let's just jam out these remaining stages here, starting at Machu Picchu. Well guys, I think we're screwed right off the bat. I don't know how we're gonna deal with these guys. Psych! And you just kind of send out a bunch of different units here. This is Valkyrie Cat. She's probably going to be my main source of damage in the upcoming boss stage. But here we go. Here's a boxing kangaroo who's trying to punch my Valkyrie. That's not very chauvinistic of him. Is that the word? That's probably not the word. Chivalrous. There we go. That's not very chivalrous of you, Mr. Kangaroo. That's okay. We knocked him out for his bad behavior. There we go. Oh, and a superior first try. Yeah, I used the comeback treasure fest. It's like everything is half energy and the chances of getting treasure is up, which has made getting the treasure significantly easier. I have legendary cat sword and shield on 100% on all chapters, and I have the vault and energy drink. So I get more money faster, I can hold more money, and my cats have higher stats, higher attack damage, and health. So hopefully that'll be enough for me to get through the moon of this chapter relatively painlessly, but we'll have to see what happens here. Easter Island, we gotta deal with this big old rhino. He has a lot of health. But luckily we have some ninja frog cats who are strong versus red. And the different enemies in this game have different traits with corresponding cats to deal with those traits, and hopefully these ninja frog cats can make quick work of this guy. I've already evolved a lot of my cats except for Bowsy cat here, because I prefer to use him in this form because he's a lot more spammable. If I spam these cats here, they'll Not in this case, but because my wall of ninja frogs took care of it. But these guys will be very, very important in the upcoming moon stage because I'll have to protect my Valkyrie and Dragon cats. Potentially Medalist cats if I decide to bring them. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do full gotcha or not, but it will be a lot harder than using gotcha units. Let's see how we deal with this second Rhino here. He killed a lot of my ninja frogs. That is... Oh my god, my Valkyrie's dead. Okay. Nah, Medalist got it. We're good. Don't need to worry about it. Alright, that's Easter Island down. I'll have to see what the audio levels are looking like for this recording and maybe adjust them for the next one. But hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay and the game isn't blasting your ears out in comparison. But I did check the audio levels on OBS and it should be fine. Yeah, let's continue on to Mexico. I have quite a few leaderships, more than enough to reach the end of this chapter. Now hopefully I don't use them all trying to beat the moon. That would be kind of embarrassing, but we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, I got very, very stuck on Bun-Bun when I played this game for the first time, like way back when I used to play on an iPad, which was like years and years ago at this point. Like, I want to say I've played this game for like most of its lifespan. Like I started playing like right before Cats of the Cosmos came out, which was quite a while ago. So I'm not one of those new gens who gets carried by Dark Finale. I do wonder if I can end up pulling that guy in this account. That'd be really cool. My previous one that I'm currently trying to reach out to Ponos to recover the data for, I did have Izanagi, Lunacia, and both Kazleys, so I didn't use them too much, but I did have them. But this level, I don't need no Kazley for this one. I can just beat up the base and not have to worry about these guys because they can't even chew through my Wildcat's health. I do have quite a bit of XP. Beat a monthly. Ooh, sniper. Yeah, there are also different power-ups you can use, like on the menu here. The strongest one probably being Rich Cat, if I'm being 100% honest, because you start at a max level. And here's my Gamatoto. He just came back from an expedition. Let's see. I sent him to the XP harvest. 107,000. Not bad. I will say I'm getting XP noticeably faster on this account than when I was starting on the previous one. I think they made they're a lot more generous with like XP and stuff like that, and there's also half XP cost things. Who should I upgrade? Oh yeah, Togeland Passland. This is probably my favorite Uber just based off of his looks. Like, I just think he's a really cool unit. He's freaking huge. You need to zoom out all the way to see him in battle, which I think is really cool.
Oh my god!
I think we're doing Gao a disservice by... Ah, dang it. 513,000, okay. I remember seeing that number pop up as a kid. I was like, 513,000! It's better... This guy better be good when he's evolved, and it turns out they do tend to be pretty good when they're evolved. But let's take on NASA. I don't know why we feel the need to take over NASA. Maybe this like some secret lore connection to the Cats of the Cosmos part of the game that I'm unaware of, but either way. A bit of a slow start here, so I could just level up my worker cat to get some more money flow, and then we could just kind of chill out. Just put a wall cat here. He's gonna just sit there and flop onto the enemies, do very negligible damage, which is actually very good because that means we don't push at all. We don't have to worry about getting to the base and more powerful units getting sent out. We can just kind of chill out here and then. Oh, that is a bit of a stronger enemy. Let's just set everything out. feel like with, especially spamming Ninja Frog Cat, we should be able to get through this guy. And there's also a lot of red in this stage. Okay. So if we, in the event that we lose, we could probably bring some more red units, but it looks like we're fighting against that. Just get a ton of money. Now we can just send out Valk. Yeah, get him. Get him. I don't think she's doing very much. I think she missed both of her attacks, but it's okay. Look at my Ninja Fox. Look at him go. Just shredding through everything. Oh my god, 2 rhinos. Whatever will I do? Area attack out the base. Normal space rations. Alright. Let's try editing my loadout just slightly. So I have actually level up. Probably help. Surfer Cat. I have 2 bonus levels of Surfer Cat because and bonus Cat because we get a duplicate copy. You can use level up. Make sure you know. And bonus levels a lot later on in the game. Let's just use some. I mean, I think that's going to make it use. Let's use Diabolic Gal because I think he's really cool. He costs 8,000 because in Chapter 3 cats cost twice as much as they do in Chapter 1, but in pretty much all of the other relevant stages, like in the Stories of Legend, Cosmos, and Into the Future, it's all 1.5 times, so we'll only have to deal with this temporarily, but Diabolic Gal is still quite expensive at 1.5 times. It's 6,000. I have to level up my Worker Cat to be able to even have the capacity to afford Gal, so he better be good. I know he's good. I have seen what he can do firsthand because, man, I remember playing the Crazed Cat stages, and I was like, man, Diabolic Gal would make this a lot easier, but I didn't have him, or Dark Tanyan, or one of the other insanely good anti-traitless Ubers. But it's okay. Got Diabolic Gal, I just wasted a level up. Here he is. A little slow, but he's gonna just evaporate everything in sight, hopefully. Just bonk. Yeah, massive damage to traitless enemies, and he freezes them too on top of that. So this guy's got any traitless enemies number, which is great for Stories of Legend because you run into a lot of like annoying traitless enemies. But I won't use Diabolic Gal for those stages. I feel like just letting one unit tear everything apart, it's fun, but for a while. But at the same time, it's like I kind of lose the challenge aspect of this game. That's kind of my favorite part of it, is getting challenged, but not much challenge when Shadowgat just one-shots the boss at a level, you know what I mean? Like, how much damage does he do? Oh my god, like 20,000. Like over 20,000. That was like almost 30 or something. Wow. Keep in mind that's multiplied by 3 when he hits a traitless enemy. Goodness gracious. Let's just go in with this loadout and see what happens. Oh boy. So at the very start here, we're gonna have Kangaroo and a seal. This seal is the main reason we brought Ninja and Whale Cat. Alright, we can pretty much protect Paris Cat here, which is going to be a very important attacker unit. Probably go Whale, that seal is coming up here. Alright, beautiful. You don't want to push too hard here. We probably want to try and get a... Yeah, they're sending plenty more units. We have time to just chill out. we go. We're just about to activate the base. I think it activates when it gets to roughly half health. Oh, no, there he is. Alright, Teacher Bun-Bun. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, Valkyrie! Okay, she can take a punch. Okay. Alright, we knocked it back. He has a total of 10 damage knockbacks, so that represents 10% of his health for each knockback. Okay, there's 3. He just needs to... I have to focus up here. I need to make sure I have a healthy flow of units here to block off Bun-Bun from hitting our attacking units. Alright, he should be at half health now. Send it in with Valkyrie. Case. No, Valkyrie! Oh, that was a backpack hit. Okay, she got a good stab in. Oh, I'm running out of money. What the heck? Oh, no. Uh-oh. It's King Rube. Can you die, King Rube, please? I need money. Yes. Okay. Yeah. A Giraffe Cat is basically a 1,000 cost meat shield because he just instantly dies. You could say that about most of my units I'm using in this situation. Except Valkyrie, she could take a punch. Oh my god, please! Okay, she got another stab in. Killed the seal for some money. Okay. Okay, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. I think just 2 more damage knockbacks. Nice! Holy shit! We actually just did it first try. Yeah, the treasures really do make a difference. That's the main problem I had as a kid, is that I didn't grind out the treasures, and beating it first try on this account without any Ubers. I have 2 gotcha units. I arguably I think Paris is the only actually really helpful one here, but she's just a slightly better version of Mother Cat, who's a free-to-play unit. So not bad. I'm pretty sure I had to use a couple of Ubers to beat this guy the first time, so I'll take that. Send in another Valkyrie, just to make sure. Don't send out another one, right? Surely not. I don't remember that. I don't remember that about that. Oh, no. Now, can you give me the superior treasure first try so I don't have to do this again? Breathe, please, please, pretty please. Ah, no treasure. Well, looks like I'll be back on this level, but not for a little bit. I think I'm good for now. We did it. Let me speed this up just a tad. After all the battles, the world was overrun by the battle cats. A government of the cats. By the cats, for the cats is the new world. Or that's what I thought. In the end, nothing really changed. Well, if I have to say something, I see a lot more cats nowadays. That's pretty much it. So, they didn't, like, actually kill anybody. It doesn't seem like they're just kind of chilling out with everybody now. That's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, I had a quote-unquote cat come into my office for a job interview, but he didn't get it. We might be really busy, but a cat is just a cat. However, I do feel lucky if I see one. Unless it's black in the office or at school. Wouldn't you? I would, unless it was black. I'm just kidding. I don't believe in superstition. Black cats are chill. Anyways, congratulations to the battle cats. Thank you, battle cat. Hey, I was the one who sent them all out. You're not gonna give me any credit? Oh, that's fine. They did all the work. They did all the hard work. They did all the actual fighting, so that's fine. The end. Thank you for playing. Now, quick spoiler, this is not the end of the game. I mentioned quite a few times, you know, about things later on. Yeah, this is very, very far from the end of the game. This is just the beginning. We got cat fruit now. We got Bahamut cat, who's arguably the most important unit in the whole game. We did it. Now we have to try and reach Ururan Wolf. That's our next major progress point. Well, I guess into the future too, but that's our first major progress point in this the Stories of Legend here. Oh my goodness. $80, huh? Yeah, I'm alright. I am okay. And now if we go to special cats, we should... Bahamut cat! An ancient cat weapon that was rumored to have caused the first apocalypse. Has unearthly offensive power. We need to get him up to max level 20 as soon as we can. Or maybe I'll use some movers at some stage, but for now I want to see how far I can get only using free-to-play units like Boogie Cat, who can evolve into Gato Amigo. But the stage for that is not open just yet. I think I also missed the window to evolve cooldown cat, but that's okay. We don't really need him until like a bit later. But here he is, Bahamut cat. He is massively important in his first two forms as your like main attacker. And then he gets his true form, which we'll get into when we get there. But yeah, that's Empire of Cats completed, and hopefully the start of a cool new series. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. Bye bye.